Hello, welcome to ALW. Today we're at Falcon Pottery.
It's located in Stoke, England.
There's a kiln, one of the pottery kilns. What are you, Vicar?
I can draw wild animals book. Hello viewers, we're in Stoke. This is J.H. Weatherby's Falcon Pottery. And we're going to go have a look around.
That front wall is leaning out, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's ready for falling over, isn't it? It even says J.H. Weatherby in the mosaic tiles just above where it's capping the lintel there. If you can see that, viewers. It's looking in a sorry state. I think it's been on fire at some point in the past. Falcon Pottery. So in we go. Interestingly, we've got the old health and safety. Permissible hours of work apart from overtime. That is a 1961 Act. Right there. This one is the Factories Act of 1961. Displayed on the main entrance. That I presume would have been a main notice board from the management here at J.H. Weatherby. Falcon Works. That is the Electricity Act. Now that's the old one because that was updated in 1989. So that's Electricity Factories Act. That's the Special Regulations 1908 and 1944. Almost intact, but people have pulled it off, sadly. And that is the Offices, Stores and Railway Premises Act of 1963. All capped above this area of glazed brick, and it's tritone. We've got the darker and then the terracotta and then the white glazing here, all illuminated by a fluorescent fitting that is there. Now we've got a new microphone today, a digital microphone, so I hope it's working. And then it says here, only company employees and authorised persons are permitted to enter these premises. Any other person does so at his own risk. So we will do our own risk today. So we enter this area of dereliction. Looks like it's been closed for some time. There's a Belfast sink there. Still in non-smashed condition. Got a random photo there. I wonder if that was within these buildings. Like art deco modelling from someone. I think that's a plastic tray of some sort. Got some dado there. Looks like it's fallen from above there, yes. There's been several small fires here. I think the main problem with the building is water ingress. It's caused the rooms above to collapse. This looks like it was the main sort of sector area, where they had a bigger opening window there to let people in and out. Fire call point there for the fire system. I can draw wild animals book. It's been discarded in here. Oh, we've got a basement. Might have to check that out. Although the stairs are full of ash, so I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll do what I can. Do what I can, viewers. As much grip as I can, see what's down here. Make our way down. What's round the corner? Yeah, we've got a full-on basement down here. Slightly flooded though, and I'm only in fabric trainers, so it's probably as far as I can go at this point. I'll give you a view round the corner. Oh, and he goes to there, look. It's like a storage basement. Various litter. Doesn't smell too bad actually, but the water is preventing my entrance. Did park run this morning, so my legs are a bit tired. Just need to get a glove on so I can help myself back up. So I'm in a bit of a crouched position with no handhold. Bit of a slip, but back to safety. Don't know what mag out means. Looks like it was something they did here. So through there, through the collapsed ceiling, try and get through without disturbing anything. This partially collapsed building. Safe on. Metal locker there. Filing cabinets. Signs of a fire. Here, toilet area. Looks like it's been used as a squat at some point for a homeless person. Try and get back through this door casing without disturbing it. So it's propping a lot of stuff up above it. It's quite a nice oak door casing, that. More modern than it looks though. As is that one. They're not that old. Got a fire system there. No, that's a security system which backs up my theory that this was the main reception. Oh look. Reception area. This is what this was. Setting off this way, viewers. We'll go have a look in the main courtyard area. We can see a kiln ahead and then the breather areas. Dave will know more about those than I do. So I've met up with Dave and Dave's going to sort of take charge on this one because I don't know much about potteries, but we can see where the kiln there has had metal straps added to it to hold it all together. Like bracing to stop the bricks falling apart.
I should imagine here. I came round the other way, I came all the way around there.
Yeah.
But there's all little fire hearths all round the outside with cast iron doors.
Like a blast furnace.
Where they would set the coal fires to obviously to get it hot.
So there's several points of heating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them.
So this is inside the kiln now.
And you can see how hot the fire's got. Look, it's melted all whatever up the wall. All bricks are more or less fused together. These bits on the floor, I'm guessing, were the spacers, because you used to put the pottery in layers, didn't they? And then put some porcelain spacers to stack the next row. There's a piece of plate there, look.
Oh yeah. So that's a piece of the product. That's a bit of what they used to make here. Actual porcelain plates. Wow. It would have been intensely hot in here.
Like a summer's day in England.
I think even hotter than that.
Oh right, really?
So how did these work then, Dave? Inside this kiln, what happened here? Because this is a more intact one. So did the flames come up here?
Yeah. There's a door leading to the outside. Down there.
Yeah.
And they used to build a fire out there, I'm presuming with coal, and then all the heat used to rise up here.
Right, so that was a big heat duct and it heated all this.
Yeah,
And then all the other ones, all 8, filled this with heat, and then that would, so the pottery would be wet clay mix, shaped how they wanted it, in these containers. Go on, Dave. What have you seen? Is that an entire cup?
I'm hoping so. If I can get it out. Yeah, indeed.
Wow, one entire cup from this. Wow. We need to clean that up and save that. I wouldn't usually take things, viewers, from anywhere, but that'll just get smashed and put in the bin.
Yeah, as soon as you just throw that into warm water.
Smash it on purpose, yeah. So if anybody's got a problem with me taking that from here, leave a comment. But I'm gonna save that, and I will clean it up and I will donate it to charity.
That piece of plate there's got a pattern around the edge, look.
Yeah, that has been hand nailed with a nailing tool when it was wet. Would that be right, Dave?
I don't know how it had been produced. Probably just pressed out, I would think.
Yeah, the press, they'll have like the wet dough and just press it.
I'm guessing, yeah. Yeah. But I think that's the only thing that we can see that's intact. Can't see anything else.
No.
Everything else has been smashed to smithereens. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is all collapsed, hasn't it? So I presume this what would have propped all this material up? This material, this fire brick stuff. This was all propped up somehow.
They were like containers, if you can imagine. But let's see if we can sort of construct one here. But that was a big round container.
Yeah.
So you place the things in there to be fired, and then you stack them up, leaving gaps so the heat can get between them. And that way you're stacking that and not the soft product.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense. So it'd all just bend, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So all these, I don't know what crucibles, I guess. All these, you put the product in it and then you stack those up, filling the whole of the kiln, and the heat can permeate between the gaps. And that's what we see in all these pieces that are smashed on the floor. All those crucibles, I guess.
Right.
So
That makes sense. Carrots and cheese.
cracking cheese, grommet.
Cracking cheese, grommet indeed. Oh yeah, some yellow porcelain. They've just said off camera. All the different bits that they made in here.
I'm guessing that's part of a jug.
Yeah, big jug. So they've made all different things in here at the same time.
Have you seen some big jugs?
I have indeed, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That looks like it was a fairly big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need supporting, don't they, jugs?
Yeah.
There's almost a complete one of those crucible things that you said about
yes,
in
there
there.
is. Yeah.
It's all fell in.
Yeah. I don't know what they do call them, but
No, I don't.
that's the nearest thing that I can come up with.
At the primary school that I went to, they used to have a kiln for clay and we used to do pottery. But I doubt they've got it anymore. So it was a long time ago when I went to primary school. Right, let's see what else we can find, Dave.
Indeed.
Back down the bricks. Looks interesting in there. Let's check that out.
Yeah. This looks more like the factory side of it. These look like the shelves where they were, once they've made all the products, you would sit them on the shelves to dry. They couldn't bake them while they were still wet. And they would be like a biscuit type material when they were dried, and then come from here and go into the kiln. So they look like drying racks.
Dave, is this a mould?
Could be. Yes, it's a mould for something.
Mould for like a
There's
plate.
so you get to it.
Yeah, it's like squishy. It's like rubber.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a mould for a bowl, by the looks of it. That one. That'd be that way. That'd be like a mould for a bowl, would it?
Maybe.
Are they big vertical lifts?
No, it's got a fan here, so I should think it'd be some sort of dryer.
Right, okay.
I'm guessing there will be some heat source to it and blown air.
Angry cat.
Oh, more moulds. These are moulds for plates.
Ah. Oh, yes. Yeah, big 12-inch plate mould. There.
So I think they put the wet clay on it and push it into shape and then trim off the excess and then probably put it on those dryers there to get
Yeah, that's the opposite of a plate.
dried out a bit onto them shelves and into kiln for baking. So this looks like a merry-go-round with this. And it's got a blower at the front here. It's like a door curtain, if you like. Got vents at the top and at the sides. So, and that goes across over here. There's several more of these, it's like a carousel. So I'm thinking these would be dryers as well. Rotate round and we'll put the product in at one side.
Yeah, it's rotated on this big chain, Dave.
Yeah.
This has been like a big conveyor, and if I look up there, there's all mouldings up in there.
There is old moulds up in there with product on them. Yes.
Because that mould I picked up there felt like it had a plate on the back of it.
Right.
So that's the moulding. That's a plate, because that's porcelain. That's an actual intact plate that's still stuck to the mould.
Yeah. So they sit on these carriages, the carousels if you like, and they go up and round. And the middle part there, from those louvers, would have hot air blasting out.
Yeah, and they could adjust it. It's like they used to
That
adjust.
would pre-dry them before they went and got baked in the kiln.
So there's actual plates up there.
Yeah. And the
Falcon
insides,
Pottery plates.
the insides of this are made from fire brick to retain the heat.
Ah.
It goes up a long way. Look, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 stories. A few years back, Dave and I went to Loxley Brickworks. Can you remember, Dave? In Sheffield, and they used to make these fire bricks. And the brickworks closed down because all these places didn't order any more fire bricks. And the steel industry used to use a lot of furnace bricks too.
You've been here before?
Yeah.
It's nice, I like it.
What's
Other explorers.
in now compared to when you were here before?
It's a lot worse.
Lot worse.
Like, there's some finished product up on the 3rd floor of the main terrace,
Right.
but the stairs appear to be a bit.
Yeah, I
I don't
noticed.
think we're getting
I
upstairs.
noticed the stairs were looking a bit rickety.
Didn't look the best, did they?
Yeah.
Water ingress has caused a huge problem. Some of the electrics don't look that old.
We don't. No. Although we've still got a red conductor.
Yes,
It's a 3-phase.
Red,
It's
yellow,
a-
blue.
It's a white, is that? Not a yellow.
Yeah, I wonder if it ever was yellow. Red, yellow, blue and black. They're the old colours, pre-2006. It's a Technitronic from Sussex.
Yeah, look, there's a teapot lid.
Oh wow, yeah. Nicely found, Dave.
It'd be a small teapot, would that?
It would. That looks like a product rumbler.
That does look like a product rumbler. Yeah.
So, do you want to explain how a rumbler works, Dave?
It rumbles.
It goes rumble in the jungle. So
this has got a medium in there, and this looks like, this medium here looks to me like pumice, small pieces of pumice.
yes,
And the whole machine vibrates, it rumbles. So if you put products in here, it gets shaken, and those little bits of pumice agitate, and they like wear away all the rough edges.
I wonder if there's anything products-wise in there
Anything
still.
hidden in there. Could be.
Might find a full plate, unless they emptied it before they shut it down.
You never know.
Well, I'll find a hypodermic needle, knowing my luck.
Yeah.
But that's the product. That's the
medium.
The medium. That. Yeah, I can't find anything in that bit. I don't want to hunt around too much. That is a rumbler. It has a big motor underneath that spins round, and it's got an offset counterweight, and it makes it shake on those springs.
This kiln here, and just there, you can see the wheels. There's like a cart here, a trolley, and some tracks.
Oh yeah, this is a rail here, and another rail there.
There's another trolley, and that's actually moving. Looks like somebody's being included in here.
Yeah, that's a big fire kiln, isn't it?
The product in here and then fire it up.
We can get to demolish them.
You get to where?
Demolish them.
Oh, right. You see the gas train at the end of this kiln here. So the gas train is a series of gas pipes and gas valves, and they go to burner heads, which of course produce a flame. They mix gas and air, produce a hot flame to warm up the kiln.
So is that a kiln as well?
That's a kiln. Yeah, and that's a kiln.
We've got 3 kilns. It smells of urine.
It does smell a bit urine. Yeah.
So what fired these kilns? Were these gas as well?
Yes, you can see this.
Is that a gas pipe?
That's an air pipe, because on this one you can see the gas pipe is in yellow, and the air pipe, which will be compressed air, is in white. And so you mix air and gas, but you like a turbocharger in a car, you force the air in, you can increase the power.
Huge amounts of heat produced thereon.
Yeah.
And are these the burner controls here? Or they're tiny gas
They're the
valves?
control boxes for the burner valve, yeah, because you've got, you'll have a pilot valve, a main valve. That looks like it's a pilot. That looks like it's a pilot valve there. Then you've got the main valves there, and there's 3 valves on it. Each 1, 2, 3 burners on it rather. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 burners on it. So each burner has its own main valve.
Right.
And it's just got a big flexible hose so they can open the door, just like your mum's cooker.
Yeah, because that entire structure there is the door.
It is the door.
That is the door there, because the hinges are up there. So the inside of the kiln was, well, here. And it looks like there's been a mattress in there, so this has been used as a squat as well. There's a mattress in there that someone burned. And that is all the fire bricks. And it was a smaller version of this that used to be at the primary school that I went to. And if Nick B is watching, you'll know which primary school that was. They used to have a kiln in the old part, the old building. Lower school it was called when I went. Vicky, these are ranitidine, whatever they are. All different drugs thrown on the floor. They look like they've been stolen. Someone's used some for whatever reason. Oh, these are my... these are an antihistamine, phenylhexidine hydrochloride. I take these, but unfortunately the packet's empty.
But not in those quantities that you're wasting to add.
No, well they're the 120s. I buy those. You can get them at B&M. So, thanks to Vicky for that money-saving tip.
Yes, this is the storeroom where they stored all the moulds. Yeah.
What gives you that idea, Dave?
Because it's like a room.
Yeah.
And there's loads of moulds that are stored.
Ah. Is this the top of one of those vertifloor things, or is that just a separate non...
I thought it was, but it's a separate one. Because
Right.
we were further over, we was in that other building, weren't we?
Yeah.
But it will be in there.
Wow. Sad to see it all smashed up like this.
There would have been some money's worth of moulds. Look, there's a mould of a little poodle there, look. Or a sheep.
Oh yeah.
It's the outline of a sheep in that mould.
And that, what does that one say on it? Wheat sauce, something salad bowl.
Yeah.
Wheat sauce. Can't work out what that says. Sauce. Juntine. Leave a comment if you can work out what that says,
I think
please, viewers.
I think this is what they call slick moulding, where they pour a liquid clay into it.
Yeah.
And the plaster throws out the moisture, and you're left with the clay product inside, and then you open it up and take it out.
This one looks like a rose for a ceiling,
Yeah,
you know,
ceiling
in a
rose.
posh house.
Yeah. Like where you live.
I don't live in a posh house. What's this? Wheat. I can't remember. 28th of July 60. 28th of July 1960 this mould was made. And it's still intact. Oh Dave! This is like a cereal bowl, and it's got the edging on it.
Right.
It's intact. It's got like the wheat and the pattern. It's an intact one.
Cornflakes in.
You don't have any cornflakes in?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a nice bowl.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they're all different things. Tudor Rock. Lug soup. 2nd of the 4th, 98.
Wow.
And that's got both parts of the cast, so the entire thing goes together.
The entire thing, yeah. Wow.
Never to be used again. This is a coffee one. Something coffee. Perk coffee.
Coffee percolator.
Coffee percolator. WB. Wow. All the different ones just knocking about here.
Jug. Yeah, look.
You on about you been rude again?
We've seen quite a few jugs since we've been here. That one. You see spout on it. It's got an handle and a spout. I'm a little teapot. Short stack is my handle. Here's my spout.
I can't see it, but oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. It's like the negative mould of a teapot or a jug of some sort.
That's it.
It's mad looking at all the calligraphy on the mouldings.
I just look at the writing.
Yeah, of course. cream. It's just nuts. Holiday people, January the 4th, 1998. I was in the Royal Navy then. Fair deal, fun for all on Hailing Island. Check it out, and that's the old phone number.
Island, yeah.
So Portsmouth, before it was 02392, was 01705. That was a dial code for Portsmouth. Lucas said. Prince's working block. As long as it wasn't Prince Andrew. My friend Tom would call him one lesson once. HP2 plaster. So they still had the material to make
The moulds.
moulds here.
Yeah.
Stockpiled up, ready to go.
That would have been a trade in itself, a mould maker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would have had a proper apprenticeship for that. Not an
Yeah.
NVQ, I hasten to add.
What were they called before NVQs?
Apprenticeship.
It was just called an apprenticeship.
Yeah, you went and
Yeah.
served 5 years or more with a skilled tradesman learning the trade.
Properly.
Learning the trade properly and then going to college as well, yeah?
Yeah. That's what my father did. He did an apprenticeship at Hawker. Well, it was Blackburn's when he started, Blackburn Aircraft. Then it became Hawker Siddeley's. Rest in peace, Dad. Some parts of the roof look quite modern. They're insulated.
It's far support at the back.
Don't even know what I'm stood on, really. Is it a concrete floor? Oh, we're good then.
Ben said it was, so it must be.
Oh,
Yeah, we trust Ben.
we do.
Implicitly.
Wow, that's an old Fairy Liquid bottle. Best ever on Greece. It's got the really old style top from when I was a kid. My mum used to buy Fairy Liquid like that. Made in Dublin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit beyond it, yeah.
This is the kiln we were looking in earlier. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the back of the kiln, yeah. Wow.
So if you look down here, Andy, you see that's one of the doors where they used to fire it up from.
Yeah, over there.
That one, that there, yeah.
Wow.
There's chuck coal in there. I guess it was coal. There's one, it's still got its cast iron doors on.
So there's like an inner and an outer. I'm presuming there used to be a wall here that's fallen down.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll find the outer is on the outside and the inner's inside.
Is it inward of that?
Yeah, yeah.
Cheers for clarifying that, Dave.
Just to delay any confusion.
Yeah. What are these big plates here? There's big plates there. What are they for? Are they... They're spare bits to go in, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know them crucible things that you were talking about?
That's it, yeah.
And they're bits that connect it all together.
Yes.
These.
Them. Yeah. Spaces or something are there, I don't know.
78 it says. PB 78. Gimson. What's a Gimson, Dave?
If you look on YouTube, there'll be a film all about making pottery.
Yeah, they probably will, yeah. So if you want to learn about... You probably want to watch a different video, but... Yeah, we're just showing you what is, rather than what was and how to do it.
Oh yeah, this isn't a how to do video.
No. Oh wow, I like that old...
Control
wow, I
panel.
like that. The old novelty switches. So that is,
Frankenstein is that we use.
yeah. Not sure what that is. Chamber number 4, chamber number 3. It's kiln controller.
Yeah.
And then that's the temperature in degrees centigrade.
What's it go up to?
1200 degrees centigrade.
Right.
So quite warm. And then there's electrical current in amps. British made 50 hertz AC. Wow. And I'm presuming this area used to have a roof on it.
Yes, so.
And some of it's there. Very nice. Very nice to explore this, Ben.
Derby's right.
Yeah, what is a derp? I don't know. Oh, a derp is this.
A shithole.
Oh, it's a nicer way of saying that then. Picture of it there, look. Of the pulley. So we'll try and get a better angle of it somehow from one of these buildings. To get a view of it just where the sun is.
I don't know why.
To pull up from down below, from down there.
Yeah.
Or was that driven from somewhere and then it drove something in there?
Well, yeah, like the hoist was in that building, I'm guessing.
Yeah. We're a bit
Yeah,
closer
so-
now. It's quite picturesque in here. I love the light that's flooding in.
I would have thought that there'd have been a doorway on this side if it was some sort of lift or hoist. But there's a rather hefty angle iron platform there for summer. Unless that's where motorable mounted maybe.
Ah, but there's holes in it.
Holes in it.
Yeah, it don't make any sense though, because that's just a stairway.
We'll send Ben to climb up the outside staircase.
That's the beautiful city of Stoke.
Yeah, that's a flat. Here we go. So it was driven by the flat pulley, and then that worm drive drove that gear wheel.
All right, yeah. Yeah, and that's the
I don't
belt
know if you can see
cover.
that. Let's,
There. Yeah, use the pole.
use the pole, feel the force. That's all right. You can reach places you couldn't reach before, but you can't see what you're doing.
No, I'll see that when I edit that. Well, thank you, Dave.
I'll
Well done,
extend
sir.
it even more. So we go right up there.
Floor's not looking so good in there.
So, you've got a monopod as well. Look.
Yeah, if it had little tripod legs.
You don't need one for a monopod, do you?
I don't know what a monopod is, in all honesty.
A tripod's got 3 legs, a bipod's got 2, and a monopod's got 1.
Well, there we go, you see.
Yeah. Nelson, he was a monopod because he only had 1 leg, didn't he?
Lord Horatio Nelson.
Nothing. So Nelson was 5 foot tall, and when they built that statue of him at Trafalgar Square, it was exactly 15 foot. So that's a ratio of 3 to 1.
Keep them coming, Dave. Oh, there's a gas valve there. Is that for gas lighting?
Could very well be. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have a string on either side of that, and you could pull the string to turn the gas light on and off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of shows the age of when this all started.
Definitely.
I think there used to be a stairway to get up there,
Yeah.
round there.
From there up to there.
From there, look. There's the metalwork where it used to be.
Right.
But I ain't standing on that.
Go on,
Why? Yeah, it's all falling in there. That view through the viewfinder there reminds me of an old Led Zeppelin album cover. Can't remember which one it is, but if I remember, I'll put it on screen now. Don't take any risks, Ben.
Right.
Not like that.
No. Dave's going to go for full insertion to see what's in there.
That's looking down. And that's looking up.
Seeing what's in the hole. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, welcome to ALW. Today we're at Falcon Pottery.
It's located in Stoke, England.
Oh, goes down that way.
Oh yeah, they're not looking. I don't fancy going down them ones.
Concrete, isn't it?
Yeah, let's go back that way.
Down one, back through the...
There's all lids for, I think, teapots here. There's that type there, and then I think that's the full one. Yeah, an entire teapot lid. Oh no. Oh wow, it's like a sugar pot.
I don't know if that's what it's for, but obviously, probably not. Probably not.
Does that lid fit? No, it's too big.
Too big.
It's all different size lids.
Oh, look at that lid. But that's broken.
Yeah.
It's got texture to it. No, that one has.
Textured lid. Ah!
Oh.
You've made a full one.
Yes, now that matches the pattern.
Yeah.
Wow.
That just wants a good dishwasher in, and it'd be good to go.
It's like your grandma's best china.
Yeah, but in Stoke.
Yeah.
But it's pottery. What makes china china? Because it's bone china. I don't even know what fine bone china is. I grew up on a council estate, so I wasn't accustomed to fine bone china.
So, now then, let me think of it. Pottery's made out of clay, isn't it?
Yeah.
But bone china's made out of...
China clay.
Yeah, china clay. But there's a name for it. It's what they put it on paper to make glossy magazines glossy. It's the same thing. I can't think what they call it. It'll come to me. This hard drive's full, but sometimes it just takes some accessing, does that information that's in there.
Needs defragmenting.
It needs defragging. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I got it in the first time, I think.
Like curved wall there, and there's a doorway that's been bricked up. It looks like it was bricked up many moons ago. Ah, if we go this way, we might end up underneath where that hoist thing is.
You can see there, look where they used to fire the kiln on your big camera.
Oh yeah. Sorry, a big branch just fell on my camera then. But yeah, that's one of the fire pots. Big heater. It's a Harris. You're now underneath the big hoist thing.
Yeah, it's one of them dryer things, like a carousel thing.
Ah, right.
Watch your feet, Andy, if it's glass. We're not in boots.
No, I'm wearing fabric trainers. Look at the size of them switches. Oh, they're Castell interlocked. So they've got Castell interlocks on them. So this looks like it was one of the main switch room areas. Because you use Castell keys, so you can only turn one on at a time. There's another one underneath, that'll be another switch. Ah, look. So you got D3, D2, and D1. And there's a teapot lid up there.
The sign is there.
Right. Whoa! Scheduled process area. No smoking, no eating or drinking. There's a couple of Couple of bowls here.
These are the electric kilns.
Bowls. Hey, Dave, you remember the old videos from years back?
What?
Where I used to find time switches of a certain type?
Oh yeah, Sangamo.
Sangamo time switch.
No,
In the frame.
Sangamo time clock.
Yeah, there we are, look. They're an Italian time switch. And they just last forever.
Oh,
That one's not
you
looking
can't
so
beat
good.
Sangamo.
Sangamo time switch. There we look. Sangamo. Mechanical time switch. Now for use for like turning lights on and off. Mechanical switching of electrical appliances. And what? All different size bowls. They're cracked. So these are springs. They look like
No,
heating elements.
They're elephants.
Heating elements.
You see, it's from these are electric kilns. Look.
And that's what the Castel interlocks were for. Wow!
That would have drawn some currents,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
absolutely. Yeah, the old smart meter would have gone in alarm with these bad boys on.
They'd be whizzing round like I don't know what.
How many kilowatts do you reckon these were?
2. Oh, I don't know. A heck of a lot. So, now then, is there a dial on them instruments right corner?
These,
To give you an indication.
just completely rotten.
But how many rows is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20.
20.
So, if each row were a kilowatt, which is going to be more than that for length of those,
I reckon they're 10 kilowatts each.
10
so
kilowatt per row, I would say.
200
easily.
kilowatts.
Yeah,
200 kilowatt oven.
yeah.
And there's no ventilation. That's just 200 kilowatts of heat in an enclosed space. That would have got hot very quick and stayed hot. Because these furnace bricks, they heat up and stay hot, don't they?
Yeah, it'd take hours and hours and hours to cool down.
Yeah. There's the elements. They've been pulled out, presumably because people thought they were copper, but they're steel.
Yeah. And we're going out that way.
Yeah? Is that new camera filming, Dave?
Yes, it's filming.
Whoa, this looks like a stock area. And there's rails in the floor again, Dave.
There is.
So they could push
For them kilns.
carts straight into the kilns and pull the carts out. I suppose if they had a big metal thing, they could pull the product out.
I was just going to say, I'd rather push a cart in there than carry something in by hand.
Yeah. So then you're not going to damage the elements or anything because nothing will touch them.
Because your Dr. Martens that stick to the floor a bit.
Yeah, they would a bit, wouldn't they? And they can retract the trolleys right back here. Looks like a stock holding area. Or they inspected things after they came out of the kilns on these metal racks with wheels on. Totally seized up. They've had a lot of capacity here then.
Yeah. That incomer must have been massive.
Oh, yeah, can you imagine?
Size of that
All that inductive load.
Oh, look, there's a lift here.
Yeah, more trolleys that they can withdraw right out.
What's lift only? Capacity 1000 weight.
What's that roughly in kilos?
I don't know how much is that. Let's see if I can bin that.
Is that 1923? 73?
Don't know.
It's just some other explorers. Danger this cover number to be unauthorised persons. There's a little look in the lift. So people didn't go up and down in it. They used to fill it with product, shut the door and send it up or down. So there'd be a call and send button to take it upstairs. It's mad how quickly these places fall into total destruction just by the power of fire and water. That's quite modern plastic pipework from the 1980s, I would say, when polypipe was massive in production. That is a domestic fridge, so I'm presuming one of these floors above was a staff room. Stairs have had it. Ben tells us that's the only part of the site that's listed is this part, which is looking a lot older than the other parts. That looks like it was just a rectangular kiln.
Looks like it, yeah.
Is that accessed from? Yeah, in there. We need to go back in there and look at that, Dave.
How did we get to that?
Ben tells me that this is the muffle kiln, and it's the only part of the building that is listed.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what Ben said, yeah. In a muffled fashion.
Yeah.
There's the obligatory car tyre. We've already seen the Airbex chair, as featured in every Explore.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the main kiln there, the main fired kiln. And this is the muffle kiln.
Yeah. Kaolin, that's the very fine clay they use for bone china, as far as I know. I'll have to research it, but I think it is. Something in there tells me it is.
And that's what makes paper glossy.
That's what they put on paper to make it glossy for glossy
Kaolin.
magazines. Kaolin. Yeah.
And this is the muffle kiln, the listed part of this pottery works.
The muffle kiln was listed because it was one of 3 muffle kilns left in Stoke as of 1989.
And the other one's listed as well?
Yeah, that was listed at the same time.
The big round one's listed
the
too?
Kiln, yeah.
Bottle kiln, and this is a muffle kiln.
Yeah.
Muffle kiln. And just round here is the bottle kiln. And they're both listed. In 1989, you say?
Yeah.
Wow. So they're not going to be able to do a lot with this place then, are they? Unless they demolish it all apart from those 2 bits and build houses around it. But it's not the best area, is it?
No, we'll just let it collapse. We are.
It's going to collapse, isn't it? Yeah.
There was a chimney stack on top of the muffle kilns, but it's long since collapsed.
Ah, that's probably that big pile of bricks there.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah. We're back outside now, viewers. I just wanted to show you the attention to detail to the vents. They've probably made that themselves. And the letterbox is one big ceramic lump for the letters that went in that main reception building area, just in there.
This has been Old Falcon Pottery in Stoke. I'm Dave. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the little bell, and see you next time. Bye for now.